Welcome to Dr. VGP's podcast, the Dr. VGP talk show that reaches 42 million across the world, including 38 million across India and 2 million in North America. Today, we have a very special guest, a global influencer who holds 9 records. We are here with the one and only Sandeep Marwah. Thank you so much for joining us. He's the Chancellor of AAFT University, the Asian Academy of Film Technology, the founder of the Noida Film Society. He is the president of Marwah Studios. It's Asia's most dynamic studio, over 100 acres of land with 75 acres outdoor with 350 channels broadcasting and to 162 countries 24/7. That's a phenomenal record. Chief, we wanted to thank you for having us here in Noida today and giving us time to have you featured on the Dr. VGP talk show.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Yeah, it's indeed pleasure, and I'm stumped because I saw he has accomplishments galore, and this book would tell you he's the chairman of 127 organizations. There's a brief note of each of the 127 organizations is sharing. I think that itself is a world record. I have not seen a chairman of more than a dozen records. And then he has the international accolades where he has got more than 1,500 awards across the world, including 230 international awards. Friends, even Amitabh Bachchan, Sachin Tendulkar, and even our beloved Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji, doesn't have 270 international records to his credit. So we have to salute you for that. And you're going to tell us what is the magic behind your charisma, where you're able to be the cultural ambassador for 80 countries in India. That's another phenomenal record. I can go on and go on, but let you tell us, yesterday, January 3rd, was declared the International Day of Culture Relations. So tell us the significance of that, Marwaji.
Well, it was my birthday yesterday, 3rd
January.
January.
Many happy returns of the day.
Thank you very
My
much.
daughter's birthday is also on January 3rd.
Oh, lovely, that's nice. And we are, Marwah Studio is a family of 40,000 media, film, television and media professionals spread out in 145 countries of the world. And of course, I'm chairing 127 organizations. So all together, we decided that we must have one day for cultural relations. And since our total work is towards building up best of the relation possible of the any and every country of the world with India, we thought why not to have a day dedicated to it. And my people, because they love me, I think, they said that your birthday should be the International Day of Cultural Relations.
How apt. And that's so apt, Marwaji, because you have more than 17,000 employees and you're giving livelihood to 150,000 people.
I'll correct him. It's not employees. It's the media professionals who are working in Noida Film City.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm the founder of Noida Film City. In 1986, I designed this film city. 87, it got its clearance. 1988, we were allotted the land. And 1991, the first professional film studio of North India, Marwah Studio, came into existence. And then slowly and gradually 6, 12, and now there are 16 studios altogether. In it, there's a complex of 100 acres, 75 acres outdoor, 25 acres indoor, 16 studios. And out of 16 studios, 350 channels are being broadcast to 162 countries, 24/7. 17,000 people are working in this complex. But the cascading effect is that approximately 150,000 people, they're earning their bread because of this film city. And I'm so thankful to Almighty that at least I could do something for my nation.
It's significant. It's a significant milestone, and of course, I mean, it's stumping us with the staggering figures and what you're doing. You're a global influencer and a global icon today. Tell us about the 9 world records that you hold.
Oh, well, the one is what I just said.
Yes.
The formation of Film City in itself has become a international record. My second record comes when I say Marva Studios, because in a span of all those 33 years of my existence in this place, we have churned out 4,500 television programs
Wow.
for more than 50 channels. We
Wow.
are associated with approximately 125 feature films in
Wow.
different ways, and we have made around about 5,000 training films. And not only that, Marva Studio actually has become the maternity hospital for most of the channels in India. So
Wow.
all the best of the channels, to start with the first private channel, ZTV, Sahara, Mahua, Pragya, ETV, BTV, ITV,
Wow. Wow.
NDTV,
Wow. Wow.
Star TV, Star News,
They all
they
gave
all
birth.
started from Marva Studios.
Wow.
So this is all together quantum of work which one single studio has done.
Well, that is
Probably
indeed.
it has become a international record, and I'm very happy and thankful to my team who's been working here day in, day out, and we have proved it. So that's the second one. The third one comes in our institution. 1993, we started with AAFT, 4 courses, 40 students, but I'm very happy it has become an international record, because in a span of 31 years of our education, we have churned out 35,000 professionals from all the 26 states and 9
35,000 professionals.
yes,
Wow.
from all the states and union territories of India and 145 countries of the world.
Wow. That
We have
itself is a credit.
We've designed around about 75 different courses, from 3 months to 4 years, from certificate to degree. And the quantum of business in education, what we have done, probably no creative institution has done so far in the world. So we're very happy, and it has been declared as a international record. Our next record is that we started with a production company, Marva Films and Video Production, and we started making short films. And
Yes.
and slowly and gradually, the best part is that I have become the producer of largest number
Number of
of
short
short
films.
films in the world. I've made 3,600
Wow.
short films.
So you can be called the father of short films in India, producing
Exactly.
3,600 short
And given
films.
opportunity to almost 20,000
Wow.
filmmakers from
Wow.
more than 100 countries of the world.
Wow. My God.
So the quantum of business,
20,000 film from 120 countries.
professionals, 20,000
20,000
professionals.
professionals from 120 countries. Wow.
So this has become again another international record. My another next record is that I got into making of festivals, actually.
Film festivals.
Festival. It started with a film festival, followed by a global film festival, global festival of journalism, global literary festival, global fashion week, international festival of cell phone cinema, international Sufi festival, a festival of short
Wow.
digital
Wow.
films,
Wow.
and then after that,
Incredible.
ASMS festival of short films, and then all that
Have you
together.
have you have why don't we collaborate and do a global film festival in Chicago?
Well, we can
USA.
do it. We've been partners with many international festivals all over the world. But I have brought this festival to Noida, and Noida has become a major ground of festivals today in the
Wow.
world. And all through all these festivals, the best part is that uh, the one of the festivals, which is called AAFT, Festival of Short Digital Films, it has created a world record, because this is the only festival in the world which has touched 122nd edition.
Second editions.
122nd 122nd edition.
So that
That
means
means only festival which happens 4 times a year. The only festival where debut films of young directors are shown,
okay.
and the only festival where around 30,000 young film professionals have been given an opportunity to showcase their film. Around about 3,000 directors from more than 100 countries have been given opportunity
Wow.
to showcase their film in this festival, which no festival in the world has ever thought of. So we're very happy that the quantum of business, and out of which AFT has become the master, this has become a international record. The next record is in sports, actually. during Commonwealth Games, we joined hands with the Commonwealth organization, and we took the charge of covering the event right from Wagah border to
So the
Nehru Stadium.
Commonwealth Games, which was held in which year?
2010,
In
Delhi.
Delhi. Delhi,
Yes, yes,
yes.
yes. So we started covering Queen's Baton Relay right from Wagah border to Nehru Stadium, covered all the 28 states, 5 union territories of India, 20,000 kilometer, 300 events, 900 cities, clicked 10,000 pictures, made a film for 1,000 hour, uh,
Wow.
made 102 radio programs, 102 short films in 102 days of the Queen's Baton movement.
Wow.
The opening film was made by Marwah Studios. 75 students of AFT were supporting 75 different media companies from different countries, and 900 people were selected to run with the baton. And I got the opportunity also to run from Jaipur to Delhi
Wow.
with baton.
With better.
And
Wow.
so
That's why
all
you're so
together,
fit.
this quantum of sports with media, probably no film, TV, media, art, culture, organization, association in the world has ever done.
So that was a
So it has
linking
become.
sports, media, and TV
Yes, I mean,
films.
all together. This has become an international record, and we've been beautifully honored for it. And I got my gold baton for it.
Wow.
Uh, and government was very happy. All those medals and certificates, they're
Yes.
all lying here with us. My next record is that we 33 years back, I gave one word to English dictionary called film and culture tourism. And that time, probably nobody knew what film and culture tourism is all about. And today, I'm very happy that the whole world is talking about film and culture tourism. And to honor our own phrase, word, term,
Term.
we're very happy that we've been able to attract around about 9 crore people, 90 million people to Noida Film City from all over the world. And the best part is that we've been able to attract 3 million people right into Marva Studios from 156 countries of the world.
Wow. Incredible.
And
Incredible.
probably no film studio or art or culture organization.
So, what do you think is the mantra for your success?
Now, it's not mantra. I have never believed in awards. I have never believed in rewards. I have only believed in one karma. Because if you've read Gita, then it speaks about कि कर्म किए जा फल की चिंता मत कर रहे इंसान जैसे कर्म करेगा वैसे फल देगा
Could
भगवान.
you translate that for our viewers
That's
in
it.
English?
Anything and everything is based on karma. So if you are
Karma means what's the English equivalent?
It's got to
Fate.
your work. No, your work.
Your
Work
work.
is worship.
Work
The
is
very
worship.
old proverb.
Hard work.
So basically, if you're honest to your work, if your intentions are good, if you're thinking about your society, if you're thinking about your nation, then trust me, you will never go wrong and you will never fail. And probably that's the basic mantra, we accepted when we got into the business. And I'm happy and thankful to my parents, especially to my father, who gave me this mantra. Okay, your job is to get into the job wholeheartedly. Whatever you want to do in life, do it wholeheartedly. The results are bound to come.
And it's showing its boundless possibilities with
Thank
you, Sandeep Marwaji. Tell us a little bit for our viewers to understand what was special or what was your early childhood, where you were born. You were born in Delhi and brought up in Delhi, but you're a Punjabi
Yes,
by birth.
yes.
So tell us something about your early childhood. We want to know what is it that is keeping you going with such vibrant energy and magnetism that you're able to unite 162 countries through so many ways and forums.
Right. Well, let me tell you, I'm a son of a refugee.
Okay.
That is very
From
important.
Pakistan?
1947, my father lost everything during partition, and they all came to Delhi with nothing in their hand. I mean, they were only paying their gratitude to Almighty that they have saved, because the riots were taking place and there were a lot of misunderstandings between the neighbor to neighbor, and all that happened there. So when he came to Delhi, he had to start from scratch, from zero. And we have seen our parents working very hard through and through, and with honesty. They have worked for 20 hours a day, and my father told me very specifically that, my dear son, I cannot send you abroad. I probably I cannot give you the most luxurious things on
Okay.
this earth, but one thing which I can give you is a good education.
Wow,
And probably
that's good.
that clicked me, and we made it a point, me, my two brothers, my sister, we are four siblings. We made it a point to work hard, study hard, and prove that a good education can
Is a
take you
good
to
foundation.
heights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you a Jat or a Sikh when you say
No, no,
Punjabi?
we're Punjabis, we're
Punjabis,
Hindu Pathans.
Hindu Pathans. That's what I was trying to get. Hindu Pathans. Wow.
Yeah.
And you have the work ethic of hard work, and you attribute everything to your father's inculcation and training, early childhood, where he says education is the most important foundation stone, cornerstone for a great success. And you've
So
been a true
I'm a product
success.
of Sardar Patel Vidyalaya in New Delhi. I'm a product of Bhagat Singh College, again from New Delhi, Delhi University. Then, of course, I studied. I did my different courses. I did my masters in Delhi. I did marketing management. I did my administrative law. I did my taxation, and I mean, I love learning. That's my motto. Learn,
Every day is a learning
learn.
day.
That's because if you're a student throughout your life, you can do better.
Right. With so much accomplishments and so much, where do you see Marva Studios 5 years from now?
Well, I'm very happy. We have grown to an extent where we can speak and people are ready to listen to us. A few years back, I must say, I should go back 33 years back. Actually, I started love, peace, and unity through art and culture. That's my motto. That's my quote, and
Love,
that's
peace, and
and unity,
universe, unity,
unity through art
art,
and
and
culture.
culture.
So that's what we've been always believing
So
in.
you're putting that into action today through all your
Exactly.
various, your AFT University, your Noida Film City, your Marva Studio,
Yes.
and all the organizations. I
Correct.
also read a signboard coming in World Peace and Development Institute.
Exactly. We have an organization called World Peace Development and Research Foundation.
World Peace and Development Research
Foundation.
Foundation,
And
right?
under this, we've been trying to bring in art, culture, spirituality, business, all those things together, because I'm trying to prove that it is not necessary to be in saffron or white to be a
Very well
to be a
said.
teacher or to be a preacher
Or a spiritual
or to
person.
be a spiritual person. So we've been actually highlighting spirituality as a part of your day-to-day life. You need not to leave the world, the whole world, such a progressive world, and start getting into spirituality. You can be a wonderful spiritual person living your day-to-day life.
Very well said. I mean, one of the Sandeep Marwah ji, one of his ideals he'd like to promote throughout the world is spirituality being part of your everyday life and day to day life. You don't have no color should denote a spiritual person, whether saffron or white, but incorporate it within your day to day. I mean, it's beautiful and it's very timely today with the digital age where the world is getting closer, with all the different artificial intelligence and robotics coming in.
Yeah.
How will that affect what you are doing today in AFFT?
I'm very happy. It is a very big support. I mean, I know that people, they got afraid, people were a little reluctant to promote this, but I feel that if you are on the right track and if your intentions are good and if you really want to do something good for the world, these things are a very big support because you can move very fast. You don't have to think much. Your thinking is actually being taken by many people instantly at the same time. Imagine you're putting up one posting on social media and your message is across to 50,000 people in a minute. I mean, like for example, if I have 10 setups of social media, when I speak something, when I try to say something, my three radio stations, my television, my social media, they start speaking about instantly, and I am known to probably a million people in just 2 days, 3 days. What I'm trying to say, yes, that has given lot more responsibility back to me that what I should say now. What should I speak? It should not hurt people. It should not disturb people. It should not give them a mental torture. So, spirituality. When I am coming back to my motive of spreading good things in the world, which is spirituality, which means a nice way to live and spread humanity. I mean, bottom line, people can understand what I'm trying to say in between these lines. So you're conscious. I'm definitely now a little more conscious. That's the only thing what I have to be. That you have to be very conscious when you speak.
You very rightly said, Chief, about the importance of artificial intelligence in growing world today. Is your AAEFT university offering courses in artificial intelligence, robotics, combining it with animation?
Planned, done. The artificial workshops, seminars, all are on, and we are no way less than any international institute
University.
anywhere in the world. So my students are very well aware of what is happening in the world, whether it is blockchain, artificial intelligence, or whether it's a metaverse. They know it. And as far as specialized courses, we have just planned it, and probably the next semester we are launching these courses too.
And you rightly pointed out earlier that social media is taking over the world, which it is. And the
Partly.
recent US presidential election of how Elon Musk used X, the former Twitter, to make Donald Trump triumph is a classic example of how, like you said, within minutes, within days, you can reach millions of viewers. And
Exactly.
if digital media is used positively, can be a real good, positive global influencer.
Definitely.
And where do you see yourself? What is you have conquered so much, you have done. We see your international accolades here, more than 1,500 awards, which no human being yet known, including 230 international awards. You are chairman of 127 organizations. What next for Sandeep Marwah, the enigmatic global influencer?
Well, we are promoting AFT University, which is another 27 acres in Raipur. Uh,
That's in
uh,
Madhya Pradesh.
that's in the Chhattisgarh, state of
Chhattisgarh. Okay.
Chhattisgarh, and idea is to make another world-class university so that we can attract more students. And whatever so far we have done in all these organizations, I want to uplift them, want to reach little more larger audience, and would love to spread the word of love, peace, and unity through art and culture. So this is my motive right now, till the time I decide something new. Like for example, we've been quite innovative. I know that we started the International Festival of Cell Phone Cinema. Now,
Yeah, wow, that's the first
18,
time.
18 years back, when
18 years back.
yes,
Excuse
now I
me.
am planning to have my 18th International Festival of Cell Phone
Self
Cinema,
cinema.
and I've already been titled as father of cell phone cinema. That title I've
So you
already
have
received.
already the father of soft films, short films, and then father of cell phone cinema. My God, wow, awesome.
This is the first time we are launching in the world films made on AI.
Wow,
So this is the first festival
full
which
of
which
AI.
which we have planned, that not only films made by mobile phones, but films made by AI. Anybody can submit those films to us, film made by AI. They are going to be part of the festival now.
Yeah, I think most of the ad spots and everything is all AI animation, AI voiceover, and everything is AI
It's
is
just the
taking
beginning,
over,
actually.
beginning of
Just the
the whole
beginning.
thing.
Yeah.
And now you have such an incredible legacy, and you are still going at it. You have not stopped. The best is yet to come, if I may add. And recently, you were in America, and the New York General Assembly honored you, and also a little later, the California General Assembly honored you.
State assemblies, yeah.
Yeah, so tell us about your recent visit to the United States.
Well, it was quite interesting. It's been almost 4 or 5 years I've not been to States. So this time when I went there, it was quite interesting. I met a lot of my people, my friends, our associates. We are already dealing with American setups, American companies. Luckily, I've been a case study in UCLA also. Uh,
Oh, wow, that's incredible.
and we are case study in another 27
Such
countries, by
countries.
the way. Uh, and then it was to start with. It was more a pleasure trip than a business trip. But then I'm so happy that I was invited by United Nations. The headquarters are in New York, and I was there. I was even honored in United Nations by an organization which is a part and parcel of UN. And then, of course, I was honored the New York State Assembly Award, which was very encouraging. There's a lot to do with the USA actually. It all started when Bill Clinton was in New Delhi and my name appeared in the
Invitation
list
list.
of invitation. That was a bit surprised, but I was happy. And I had a wonderful opportunity to be with Bill Clinton at that time. So that's how it worked. I remember when uh, mm, uh, the President Bush came to India, we invited him to Noida.
2007. Yes.
We invited him to Noida. People told me that you're crazy. How can Bush be here in Noida, Film City? But then I know that there was a lot of security for him. But Mrs. Bush came, and that again changed the color of Noida Film City. Could change the color of the wrong perception people been developing. So art and culture carries a lot of weight. That much I know that, and you can bring people
So, how
together.
do you see now India US relationship under President Donald Trump in 2025 and Prime Minister Modi?
Fantastic. We always have been a very fair and a balanced relation with USA, and there was never a time when these two biggest democracies of the world ever had a fight. Let me put that very bluntly, because we have always been both countries with the inclination of moving forward, creating a wonderful relationship, and lots of business. Now, the next year is going to be a year of business, and there's going to be a lot of business between India and USA. President Trump and Prime Minister Modi both are in the mood to have best of the relations and tell the world that when two democracies can join, they can change the world.
Wow, you said it very well. Now, you are carrying so many hats. You're the media mogul and global influencer. What do you do in your spare time to keep yourself so vibrant, charming, and fit?
Oh,
There
well,
must be something
no,
behind the secret
see,
of your
my day
youth
starts with
vitality.
basic exercises,
Okay,
a half an hour, 40 minutes walk,
good.
a bit of yoga, which I've always believed in. I've been promoting yoga also through and through for so
Good.
many years. We've trained more than 25,000 people from more
Wow.
than 100 countries
Hmm.
and put in yoga into the system. And then, of course, uh, mm, believe in a balanced diet. That's very
That's
important.
okay.
I'm
Diet.
I'm vegetarian.
Always been a vegetarian or
Always,
changed
always.
vegetarian?
I've
Right from
always.
birth.
I can't say birth, but I left it when I was almost seven or
Teen. Okay,
8
okay.
years old, and then
You're an
I
vegetarian or
uh,
a vegetarian?
no vegetarian.
Pure
Uh,
vegetarian. Wow.
Vegetarian, and then I don't drink alcohol, so that
That's strange. With so
I'm not a
much
I'm not a
international.
smoker at all.
Wow.
So I think those things have saved me from that all that money. I use it for better
Yeah.
purpose.
Now you're married to the lovely sister of Boni Kapoor, Anil Kapoor, and Sanjay Kapoor.
Yeah.
And how many children do you have? And how is your wife? How has she contributed to your success?
Three very important ladies in my life. I am indebted to my mother because
Yes.
she has given us best of the systems, culture,
Etiquette.
and etiquettes, manners, everything. And then thanks to my sister who's been very cooperative when we were growing up, and when
What's her name?
she's Poonam
Poonam.
Relan.
Poonam Dylan.
Relan,
Relan.
yeah. And of course, third woman, my wife, because Reena Marwa,
Reena
because
Marwah.
she has, I think, sacrificed the maximum. Because when I was trying to work hard, when I was out of house for hours and hours together, when I've been spending time in studio, sitting with all the units, shooting units, and helping them, supporting them. Uh, I think she was the one who was suffering a lot. Uh,
Keeping the home together.
Come together.
How many children do you have,
I've
Chief?
got two sons, and I'm lucky that both are quite fascinated, attracted to the world of media,
Media.
world films, television, media,
What are
and
their names?
Mohit Marwa and Akshay Marwa. And
Wow.
both of them are supporting me now wholeheartedly
Wow.
in the business.
Great. I mean, it's been such an enlightening, educative. I wouldn't say interview. I'd say experience to
Oh,
hear
thank
all this one after the other. You know, it's like a googly one after the other,
Thank you,
and
sir.
you've been hitting sixes all across the boundary line. Sandeep ji, if you are given a chance to take three people out for dinner from the past or present, who would those three people be? It'll give our viewers something about your heroes, your mentors. Who would you
Well,
like to hang out with?
if I talk about cinema, then of course Raj Kapoor has always been a
You look a little bit like Raj Kapoor if they
great
didn't tell you that.
great. I've been a great fan of him, and he's been a master of all.
Yes,
A
of
good
course.
actor, a good director, a good
He just had
administrator.
his 100th centenary
Wonderful,
birthday. Yeah.
exactly. And we celebrated here.
Oh,
We
good.
celebrated. My second idol, probably, if I given an opportunity, our honorable Prime Minister, Mr.
Prem
Narendra
Modi, of
Modi.
course,
I'm
of
a
course.
great fan of him.
Okay, great.
He's a wonderful source of inspiration,
Absolutely.
a very honest, hardworking man,
Round the
and
clock.
he has brought the country to an absolutely new height.
Absolutely. We
It's
second
hard
that.
to get such a patriotic nationalist, a hardworking person, and that gives me a lot of energy when I've written a book on Modi.
Wow,
Yeah,
excellent.
it was 8 years of Modi Sarkar,
Wow,
and that is the first book of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which I actually released in British Parliament.
wow, excellent.
The first book which was released there. Mm, and then, of course, the third one, I think, no other than my own wife.
Wow,
Uh,
Reena Marwah.
Rina,
God, fantastic. So you
because
just heard the global influencer, the media mogul, Sandeep Marwah, saying three people he would like to take out for dinner. One is none other than the great, legendary Raj Kapoor, who's India's Bollywood's famous icon. Second, the relentless, dynamic, inspiring Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. And third, his lovely, hardworking wife, Reena Marwah.
correct.
Chief, in three words, how would you describe yourself, or three adjectives? There's so many facets to you. So, how would you describe yourself in three words or three adjectives?
Well, I can only say that I am servant of India.
Okay.
That's should be
Encompassing
the
everything.
which covers everything because I love my country and I really want to do a lot for my nation. And I want that my country, India, Bharat, should be the most powerful nation of the world.
You just heard the global influencer, the media mogul, in his all humility, and so he's debonair, elegantly dressed to the hilt, saying he would like to be known as servant of India. Very well said, sir. In parting, what is your message to our viewers? Anything you would like to impart to them?
Well, I think it's very important in this changing world. What you need to be very fair to your work. You have to be honest to your profession, which is needed. Try to develop love, peace, and unity. Try to be nice to people. Use best of the words possible because words can lead to wars. And I think let's bring the whole world together
Yes.
and make a one beautiful universe where we all can live happily, peacefully, and can love each other comfortably.
So well said, sir. In parting, I'd like to have one request to you. You spoke about one of your heroes being Prime Minister Modi. You have a wide network of 162 countries. I think right here today, or following yesterday's International Day for Cultural Relations, you should initiate a Nobel Peace Prize for our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. No one better to initiate it than you. You're the
Wonderful.
Chancellor of AFFT University. Chancellors and professors can nominate, and through your wide network of the countries, let it be said that it started in Marwa Studio.
Lovely,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
I agree. I agree
Yeah,
with you.
thank
Yes.
you. Thank you so much
Pleasure,
for
sir.
joining us today. And it's been a learning experience. You just heard from the great Sandeep Marwah that his success is hard work and continuous learning.
Lovely.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
sir.
very much.
Thank you.
Great honor.